Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel Oracle DBA Online Training. So in this tutorial, we will be looking at how to perform the patching of Oracle Enterprise Manager 13C. And this is also called Oracle Management Services because in the centralized OEM is basically its main component is a OMS. So we have to first perform the patching on the OMS, and this is going to be a step-by-step tutorial. So please do follow till the end so that you can understand this patching process smoothly. And before I start, I'll request all the new friends to please do subscribe our YouTube channel Oracle DBA Online Training. Already you are getting a lot of learning on this platform, and if you have any queries, any questions, you can always post in the video comment section. And if you want to enroll our membership program, you can click on the join button. Also follow us on the various social media platforms. If you want any personal training, any database support, you can always reach me on these numbers given over here. Also, you can write email to the given email ID. And before I proceed further, I'll request you should visit our website. And if you want to enroll any DBA training or courses, you can now purchase or go through our websites, and there you can purchase these courses. And also you can always reach me on these contact details given over here. So you can buy our courses by going to the various tabs. Without wasting much of time, let's start with today's agenda, that is how to perform the OMS patching. Okay, so there are steps that we need to follow. So in our case, the OEM is already up and running. Let me show you the status of existing OEM. So this is our OEM which is already running. So I'll log in with the Sysman user. Once you log in into the OEM, so first thing you can do is you can verify what is the current version of your OEM, and then you accordingly you can perform the patching. So there is an option called About Enterprise. So I'll go to this tab here. So currently, if you see, the version is 13.5 and 0.0. That means there is no patch set has been applied on this OEM. So what I'll do, I'll just I'll download the latest patch set release update for 13.5, and then we can proceed for applying the patch. Okay. So there is a document ID that I'll provide from which you can download the latest patch for the OMS. And this patch is already I downloaded, and there are few prerequisites that we should always follow before we can go for the patching. So what are the prerequisites for the patching? Let's go through that also. You make sure that you always go through the README file so that you'll understand the process of patching. So it says like the OMS should be up and running, and also ensure the Oracle database should be up and running along with the listener. The database repository patch should be all 19.11 or higher. Patch should be already applied. Then if you want to apply the patch on OMS, make sure if you want to apply the patch higher on the OMSs before applying. So we have to apply the patch first on the OMS, and then you have to apply the patch on the agents. Okay. Apart from this, you have to also export the Oracle home as middleware home as Oracle home. So that we will be doing later. And make sure the path is already included in the Oracle home and bin. So OMS patcher is the tool through which we are going to apply the patch. So everything we'll see step by step, so nothing to worry about it. And apart from this, we can just apart from this, you also require the latest utility to apply the patch. So that we can download from this document ID 28zip. This is called the OMS patcher. So OMS patcher should be latest before you can proceed for applying the patch. So it is expected to have the version of ensure that the OMS patcher should be later version. So 13.9.5.8.0 or later version should be there to apply the patch. So this OMS patcher is very important, that through which you are going to apply the patch. And after this, all these things has been done, then you have to unzip the patch, and then you have to apply the patch. So let's start the steps one by one. You already downloaded the patch, and if you want to know how to download the OMS patcher, you can always refer this document ID where it is mentioned all these details. Okay, so once you have this detail, you can I mean, there is a document download link has been given the patch ID. So once you download this file, you'll get this zip file. That is a generic file. Okay, once you download it, you have to replace within the OMS home. So in the OMS home, you will find out OMS patcher directory that you need to move as a backup or old, and then you have to unzip the latest file that you have downloaded. This way you can basically perform the upgrade of OMS patcher. This is a utility through which we are going to apply the patch. So let's move to the actual steps that we are going to follow today. And this is our server, the OMS server that is already up and running. This is a database, repository database, OMS DB, and this is a OMS home. Okay, so OMS is already up and running. We are just verified the detail about it. And there are few more steps that we need to go through. So here I have given few of the document IDs like this one. Okay, so these steps you can basically get from my official website. If you are interested about the documents that I have prepared for this tutorial as well as the other tutorials, you can always purchase our combined documents at the cost of 2,000 rupees from my website. You can get the link in the description. So if you are interested about any one of our documents, you can always check our website. Okay, so we already have the steps that we need to download the latest OMS patch as well as the OMS patcher. So OMS patch, we are going to apply the 13 dot release update 10. So 13.5 release update 10 that we are going to apply. So for that, I already downloaded the patch. So how you will know which patch you have to apply? You can just always refer. There's a document ID I'll provide you with you. So it says Enterprise Manager Cloud Control Update, list of available release update. Okay, so this document ID that we need to follow, and I'll go to the Oracle support websites from where we can just get the more detail about it. So I'll just refresh this page and then we can do the search here. So once we search this document, you'll find out based upon the version of your enterprise manager, we have 13.5. So I'll go to this link. If you see there is a release update 10. So this particular patch that we are going to apply, either you can open this document ID or you can directly go to this patch. This is the OMS patch that has been given. So this patch I already downloaded. I can show in the, it's ending with 813. So I already downloaded this patch. I kept here in my inventory here. So it's ending with 813. Okay. So in this tutorial, we are learning about the OMS patching. In the next upcoming tutorial, we'll be learning about the agent patching. Okay. So do follow our channel if you haven't subscribed our channel. So please do subscribe, and so that you keep on getting all the updates. So this patch is already downloaded. Okay. And we have already downloaded the patch. So let me put the patch number here for you so that you will easily find it. So this is the patch that we have to apply here. I'll just copy the patch number. So OMS patcher, you can just download with the name this one. This is the OMS patcher utility that I already downloaded. So both the files are present in my inventory. Later, I'm going to copy them. So these two things are already in place. Okay, the next step will come the verification of the existing OMS patcher. So what I'll do, I'll just go to this path. This is my OMS home location within this bin location. Okay, so let's verify what is the current status of OMS. So this is up and running, even though we have verified that while logging into that OMS. Okay, the next thing will come OMS. Sorry, it should be OMS patcher, not OEM patcher. So you might be thinking like, why I'm doing the OMS patching when we have OEM. So basically this works in this particular fashion only. Like if you want to apply the latest release update in OEM, you have to apply the OMS patching, and internally it manages and updates the entire stack. Okay. So if you know this one, it has a web tier as well as Oracle Enterprise Manager and JVDM. So all these stacks get patched with the help of OMS patching. So we are verifying what is the current patches that has been applied here, and then we can just proceed for the apply of it. So if you see here, the version is basically it's this one 13.9.4.4.0. This is the OMS patcher version, and OMS patcher current version is this one. So I'll put this also here. OMS patcher is 13.9. This one. Okay, and let's go back to our documentation, what it says. So in the documentation, it says we should have this version of OMS patcher should be at least this version. Let me come here. So 19.3.5.8. 19.3.5.8. So it is still the 4. That means we need to update this OMS patcher version. Okay. Next one, we are checking the OMS list of patches. Since it was the Oracle home is set to 19C, so we need to update the Oracle home. Then only we will get the output of this. So what I'll do, I'll just export the Oracle home as a middleware home, and then we will try to re-execute that command. So now the middleware home location has been set, and we are trying to check the existing patch details. So before you apply the patch, you can just cross check what was the previous applied patch. So you can get all the list of patches that has been applied on this OMS home. Okay, so all these patch details that we have captured from here. Even though if you want, you can just run the ls inventory command also to get the details about the patches. So I just run this command so that we'll get more detail, the date and those things we can get it from here. The next question will next thing will be like how we will apply the how we can change the OMS patcher version. So we already have the these files available with us. So we will copy into the this home location, and then we have to unzip it. So let's export these details, and then we already have the version, existing version we have verified. And if you want to download the latest OMS patcher, that is this file. Okay, so you can always go through this document ID through which we can do these things. So we already have the OMS patcher on the lower version. So we need to move the existing file. So let's move the OMS patcher with the name OMS patcher underscore BKP 20 something. Give the date for today's like 13 November. Okay, after doing this, we can just copy the patch from this location. So I kept the file inside this location. From here, I'll just copy this file, cp this one into middleware home location. After this, I need to go to this path, and then we have to change the ownership of the file. Okay, so this file is done. Similarly, we have to also copy the patch that we have to apply. So cp 341. This file I'll copy under U01 latest patch. This is the location where I'll keep the patch. So once the patch get copied, we will change the permission also. So this was the first file which we copied right now. This one is the OMS patcher, and this is the actual patch. So we are right now copying the actual patch. Now we will change the permission also. So I'll come here, cs on Oracle and install. So this file is also done. So now I'll switch to the Oracle user, and we will go to the first. We'll go to the middleware home path where we have so we need to unzip this OMS patcher utility. Once this patch, this one is done, then we need to export the home and path. So I'll OMS patcher version. Now the version is updated with 13.9.5.8, which is as per the required well. It is higher than the required version of OMS patcher. So the upgrading of OMS patcher part is completed. It comes under the preparation part. So we have already what do you call downloaded and unzipped this file and verified the version, and this is also matching, and also we have exported the mm, path variables for the middleware and OMS patcher so that you can run these commands. And the next part will come the this one unzipping file. So I'll just go to this path where we have kept the OMS patch. So let's unzip this file. As soon as this file get unzipped, then we have to start with the analyze command. That is the main next command that we need to run before we can go for the patching. So very simple process that we need to follow. And if you have a proper documents, definitely you can apply the patches very quickly and easily. If you don't have the documentation, then you need to basically struggle for some commands. Okay, so I'll always refer. I'll always suggest to go through this document if you are interested about any of our documents or ready-made tutorials. You can always purchase from our website. It's the link is given in the description. So this is one of the tabs from where you can purchase the courses. Okay, this is the ultimate course that we have already seen previously. Okay, if you haven't gone through this, you can check our community page where we've already given the more details about this. This is ultimate course. Recently, I have added the OEM related courses also in the same. So within the 5,000, you will get all these detailed course materials. And also you can get the document. So as of now, if you see, it's mentioned like 55 documents, but there are more than 55 documents. Recently I added more, so you can always purchase them. So by this time, let's go back and verify whether the patch has been unzipped. So the patches are already unzipped. Now we can remove the zip file, which is no longer required. Okay, and I'll go to this location called, this is our actual location where all the sub patches related to the OMS is there. So we have to run the next command as an analyze one. So analyze command will verify the system readiness, whether this can be applied or not. So it is asking for the URL. Okay, so URL basically we can confirm this is our URL. Then username. So by default, WebLogic is the user here. We need to put the password of WebLogic. So I'll put the password. It will connect to the OMS, and then it will verify certain details. So make sure you should have a WebLogic password before you can go for the patching. So now it is asking for the sys password, and we have to give the sys password. This is repository database password. Okay. So make sure you should have a sys password as well as a WebLogic password. So after this, we have to start. We have to stop the OMS, and then after we have to apply the patch. So if you see this message says that check components for the patch is passed. So most of the patches are basically getting passed. Okay, that means we can apply the patches. Still, there is verification is going on. We have to just wait. So till analyze command, your OMS should be up and running. And during the time of apply, you have to stop the OMS. So we can see this message, it says successfully analyzed for the Oracle home, that is middleware home, this path. So now the analyze command is completed successfully. We can see this output. It says successfully and OMS patcher succeeded. We can get the detail about like following sub patches are incompatible for this components, and these are the patches which are applicable. So overall, this is a summary of analyze command. So the next command that we need to check, run is the OMS emctl stop OMS. So let's run this one. Since we need to go to this path middleware home bin location so that we can run the command. So I'll come to this bin location. And then we will run the emctl stop. So we need to run the emctl stop OMS command, and then we have to start with the actual apply of the patch. So emctl stop command is in progress. And after this, we have to run the OMS patcher apply. So again, during this time, we need to go to that path where we have the patches. So I'll just mention the command here. And here also I'll mention like we need to go to this bin location. So the OMS is getting stopped. It takes a few minutes of time. We need to wait for that. So now if you see the OMS is down, and we can just proceed for this patch apply. Okay. So to apply the patch, first thing we have to go to that path where the patch is kept, and then we have to run the command OMS patcher apply. So while running this command, it will ask for certain details like user of WebLogic user, sysuser password. So this is confirming the OMS WebLogic admin server details. So we will just click yes, next, and then WebLogic, then password for WebLogic we need to put. So I'll put that password. After that, it will ask the password of sys users. So we need to provide the sys user password also. These are the two prerequisites that you have to make sure you should have the password. So all the members who is part of our YouTube channel who has joined our membership, they will get this document without any charge. For other users, if they are interested about our documents that we have prepared here, they can get it from our website. The document is available at very minimum 2000 rupees. Okay. So let's come back to here, and it's asking for the sys password. So I'll provide the sys password here, and then it will move for the patching. So during the patching, we have to wait for, depends upon the system resource utilization and all those factors. So it will get the patches get applied. So initially it verifies the component which is applicable to get the patch applied. So we need to wait during this entire process. So here, so here it is asking for patch apply to proceed. So we need to give the input as yes in order to proceed. So now it is going to apply these patches into the OMS home. So as we can see, the patching is completed almost and the start of OMS is in the progress. It has gone through various phases and finally it has arrived at the last stage where the start of OMS is in the progress. So to all my viewers, I'll request if you are interested about our courses or the documents, please do visit our website for this link. I'll provide the link where you can purchase our full ultimate full course and also you can get the documents related to the Oracle DBA. So now the OMS patching completed and you can see this message OMS patches succeeded and we can just go through the logs here where the summary of completion has been given. This is the patch that has been got applied on the systems and overall this is the deployment status. The logs can be checked. There is a various logs has been given. Overall logs can be checked in this location and finally we have the patch got applied. So even though we can just verify the status of our um, OEM, so let's check the OMS status. So once the OMS patch is completed patching, then we next step will be verification. So we can just verify the LS patches details by going to the this one, or you can directly run the OMS patcher command. So now we can see this status still shows the all the tiers are up and running. And also we need to verify at OEM level whether the OEM is accessible and all the details we can verify from there. So now if I go through the logs here, you can see this Oracle Enterprise Manager release update 10, 13.5.0.10 has been successfully applied here. And almost all the different components has been patched up with the latest version. So overall, we can say the patching is completed with these details. And also we can just go through the this one detail like when the patch got applied. So by running this command, I can just verify the details again. And parallelly, we have to, there is one more last step that we need to perform is to log in with the sysman user into EMCLI and perform the sync up commands. Okay, that is going to be the last step. So if you see here, the most of the dates, like these are the patches that got applied today. And I'll just go to this path and then we have to run the command emcli username login. So once we log in and then we have to perform the so now it is asking the password for sysman user. I'll put the password. And with this password, login is successfully done. Then we have to perform the sync command. So once the sync up is completed, then we can verify the login into the this thing OEM server, and we can just verify the details. So here we are on the OEM page. We will refresh this because previously it was in active state. So after this, we will log in using a sysman user, use the password. Still, it is getting loaded. So we need to just wait and watch. Because after the patching, this takes some time to get updated. So here it is. So basically we are here and we can just verify the status again. So I'll go to the about enterprise manager status from the system, and we can see this version has been updated with the 13.5.0.10. So release update 10, release 5 update 10 has been successfully applied for the Oracle Enterprise Cloud Control 13c. So I hope up to this everything is cleared. With this, our today's agenda is completed, and I'll request all the friends to please do subscribe our channel. And if you are interested about our courses and documents, please visit our website, this one, and do subscribe our channel and share this video. Please click on like button, and with this we have completed our agenda. And thanks for watching this tutorial. Have a good day.